Now here we have taken salt in a test tube for the test of sulfide ion. So first of all, we collect little amount of salt in a test tube. Now you see the color of the salt is yellow. Now, so we have taken little amount of salt in a test tube, and after that we add dilute H2SO4 in the test tube. So a brisk effervescence takes place and a rotten egg smell is evolved due to the formation of hydrogen sulfide gas. The rotten smell is evolved due to the formation of H2S gas. Now, how will you check the gas is evolved is H2S? So we have taken a piece of filter paper. We dip that piece of filter paper in lead acetate solution. In lead acetate solution and place this paper inside the base test tube. So the color of the paper are inside the test tube black, means it confirms the evolution of H2S gas. Now, because this paper, we dip this paper in lead acetate solution and the color change into black due to the formation of lead sulfide. After that, we throw this content inside the basin and we wash the test tube. And after that, again we collect the salt inside the test tube. Again we collect the salt inside the test tube. After that, we add water in it. Now make aqueous solution of the salt. After the preparation of aqueous solution of salt, we divide this aqueous solution in two parts. Now we collect salt in a test tube and after that we add water in it and we make aqueous solution. After the preparation of aqueous solution, we divide this solution into two parts. Now, two parts first, we add here, we add sodium nitroprusside solution in it. So, when we add sodium nitroprusside solution in it, a purple color solution is formed due to the formation of a complex. Now, this test confirms the presence of sulfide ion. Now, in another test tube, means to second part of the aqueous solution of salt, we add here lead acetate solution. So, after the addition of lead acetate solution, a black color precipitate is formed due to the formation of lead sulfide. So, these tests also confirm the anion which is present in the given salt, means sulfide ion. So, these are the two confirmatory tests by which we confirm the sulfide ion. Now we have to finish the test of sulfide ion. Now after that we proceed another test. Now the another anion is sulfide ion. Now for sulfide ion we have also taken a salt inside the test tube. Now we have taken a test tube. After that we add little amount of salt inside the test tube. The color of the salt is white, and after that we add dilute H2SO4 in it. So after the addition of dilute H2SO4 in it, a suffocating, pungent and suffocating gas is evolved due to the formation of means sulfur dioxide gas. After that, we collect a piece of filter paper. Now, we dip that piece of filter paper inside the potassium dichromate solution. Now we add this paper inside the test tube. Now inside the test tube, or suppose we add little amount of potassium dichromate solution directly in it. Now the solution turns green, mean it confirms the presence of sulfide ion. So first of all, for this one, first of all we have taken salt in a test tube, and after that we add dilute H2SO4. So a suffocating gas is evolved. Why suffocating gas is evolved? Due to the formation of sulfur dioxide. How will you identify the gas is evolved? It's sulfur dioxide. We collect a piece of filter paper. We dip this piece of filter paper in potassium dichromate solution. Now we pour this paper inside the SD5 solution of the salt. Now the paper means become green, or the solution become green. It show the presence of means sulfide ion. Now after that, again we have taken the salt. Again we have taken the salt. Now we add water. Now we add water, make aqueous solution, and divide this aqueous solution in two parts. Now, two parts first, we add SD5 potassium dichromate solution. We have taken a little amount of potassium dichromate solution. We acidify this solution with H2SO4. Little amount. Now this is our SD5 potassium dichromate solution, and we pour this solution inside the aqueous solution of salt. So again a green color is produced, means this confirms the sulfide ion. Now to part second we add barium chloride solution in it. So after the addition of barium chloride solution, a white precipitate is formed due to the formation of barium sulfide. Now we have taken little amount of this white PPT, and after that we add dilute HCl. Here is the dilute HCl. Now we add little amount of dilute HCl in it. So after the addition of dilute HCl in the salt, the PPT dissolve, means white PPT dissolve. Now the solution is here, barium chloride. So here this solution white PPT dissolve due to the formation of sodium chloride, any other chloride. It is clear now. So means we add dilute HCl, and when we add dilute HCl, this white PPT dissolve, not in barium chloride. This white precipitate dissolve in dilute HCl due to the formation of again sulfur dioxide gas is produced. So these are the confirmatory test for the sulfide ion.
So this is all about the chemical test today. We will meet in the next class. Thank you and Jai Hind everyone.